Okay, start na po tayo. Okay, so we are ready on our chapter 2, which is our topic is about camera. Okay, so pag sinabi natin camera, okay, so it is a light tight box. So pag sinabi natin light tight box, no, hindi lahat ng liwanag is capable na makakapasok, no? Dahil nga light tight box, kaya tinawag na light tight box yung ating camera, no? Kasi nandoon po si sensitized material which is sensitive nga po kay liwanag. So nasa loob dapat siya ni camera. Okay? So with a lens to form an image. So si lens responsible for forming an image. Take note of that, okay? So sa lens papasok si liwanag. Yung kung ano lang po yung ating kung ano lang po yung gusto po natin pumasok na liwanag, no, dahil nakaharap nga po tong si lens sa ating subject or object, yung liwanag na magre-reflect doon is papasok kay lens. So doon lamang po papasok. So para po magkaroon ng exposure na tinatawag sa ating sensitized material. So a means of holding a film to record the image. So meron din pong holder, no? Meron po kung saan nilalagay para hindi po gumalaw-galaw sa loob si sensitized material or si film, no? So merong holder of the sensitized material responsible for recording the image, no? Dahil pag na-expose sa liwanag si sensitized material, magpo-form ng image, makakapag-record ng image. And viewer or viewfinder, may tinatawag tayong viewer or viewfinder to show the photographer what the image is. So, doon po sisilip, no, yung ating photographer sa view or viewfinder na tinatawag. Okay? So, it is a light tight box with light gathering device and a means of blocking unwanted or unnecessary light from reaching the sensitized material. Yun nga, si camera is responsible for not all light, no? Hindi lahat po ng liwanag is maka-pass through sa loob ni sensitized material. Kaya tinawag nga na light tight box, blocking unwanted or unnecessary light na makapunta kay sensitized material. Okay? So basically, camera can produce image with its four basic parts. So we have four basic parts sa ating camera. So we have light tight box, lens, shutter, and holder of sensitized material. So sa apat na yan, no, makakapag-produce na tayo ng image. Okay? So in general, there are five important parts, okay? Kung saan naka-include na si viewfinder, kung saan nga sisilip si photographer para tama yung kinukuhanan niya, no? Kung ano yung actual na mare-record sa sensitized material, no? Kung ano yung nakikita ng photographer sa view or viewfinder. Okay? So, essential parts of the camera. Ano ba yung mahalagang parts ng ating camera? Okay? So, we have light tight box. So, it is a box designed to keep light out and serve as a frame to hold other parts. Okay? So, siya nga ang responsible para hindi lahat nga ng liwanag is makapasok kay sensitized material. And responsible din, no, to hold other parts dahil siya nga yung lagayan ng ating sensitized material kung saan din nakakabit si lens, si shutter, no, and etc. Okay? So we have lens designed to collect or to focus the reflected light from an object to form an image on the film. So si lens responsible para i-gather yung light, no? Kung ano yung reflected light from subject papunta sa lens, no? So si lens doon papasok si liwanag, okay? Papasok kay sensitized material. Kung ano lang yung ating inalaw na liwanag is nakatutok dapat kay lens. Okay? And we have the shutter. So, pag sinabing shutter, it designed to control the time during which the light reaches the film. Wait lang po. Okay? So, we have shutter. It designed to control the time. So, kinokontrol natin yung time, no? Kung saan nagbubukas, no? So, pag nagbukas, ibig sabihin, it has a interval time na makapasok si liwanag, no? So, yun po ang purpose ni shutter, no? So, Sa pag nagbukas si shutter, ibig sabihin it is a time interval kung kailan papasok si liwanag and automatic sasara agad, okay? And we have the, wait lang, okay? At meron din tayong tinatawag na focal plane shutter, no? So, saan siya nakalocate? It is located near the focal plane, usually made from cloth or curtain, which open on one side and closes on the other side. So, nakalocate to sa loob, no, ng ating camera. Okay, so para nga po siyang kurtina, no, maliit na kurtina na nagbubukas at nagsasara when you are on the situation kung saan magka-capture ka na ng image. So, nasa loob si focal plane shutter para siyang kurtina na nagsasara at nagbubukas to have a interval na makapagkaroon ng exposure sa sensitized material. And we have central shutter zone, no, that is located near the lens. Leaves usually made or metal, okay? So, which opens from the center towards the sides closes. So, nakalocate ito kung saan malapit kay lens, no? So, those leaves, no, kung saan yung nagsasara yung nagbubukas, ay tinatawag na leaves, okay? So, madalas ay gawa ito sa metal, no? So, si central shutter zone is nakalocate malapit kay lens, okay? And we have the holder of the sensitized material from its word holder, no? Tagahawak. So, saan nakalocate to? Sa loob mismo ni camera, okay? So, siya yung tagahawak para hindi umalog-alog yung film sa loob ng camera, okay? It is located at the opposite side of the lens or designed to hold firmly the sensitized material to prevent the formation of the multiple or blurred image. So, siya nga ang tagahawak kay film sa loob ni camera. So, and we have the viewfinder kung saan sumisilip si photographer. It is designed to determine the field of view of the camera or the extent of the coverage of the given lens para malaman mo kung gaano kalawak at kung ano yung kinakapture ng iyong camera. So, yun ang purpose ni viewfinder. And we have the other parts of the camera. We have viewing system. It is that part of the camera which provides the means of showing the photographer the entire scene coverage that can be recorded in the sensitized material. So, same with the viewfinder viewing system, no? And we have also the lens. It is where the light transmit, no? Saan papasok si liwanag, okay? Magpapass through si liwanag kay lens. Okay? And we have the mirror. It reflects the light towards the pentaprism dahil inverted ang light na ang inverted image ang nafo-form, no, sa loob ng camera. So hindi po siya yung real image na tinatawag. So meron po tayong mirror, okay? So si mirror, it is in pentaprism type, no? So magre-reflect doon si image na naka-inverted or nakabaliktad. So magre-reflect, no, dahil pentaprism, magre-reflect, and yung viewfinder na nakikita mo na is real image na, no, hindi na inverted or nakabaliktad na image na yung makikita mo dahil meron ng mirror. Okay? And we have the pentaprism, five-sided glass which reflects the light towards the viewfinder in order for the photographer to view the object about to be photographed dahil inverted image nga yung pumapasok sa camera na image, no? Yun po yung epekto ng ating lens, okay? So si pentaprism is ang purpose para mag-reflect, no? So pag nag-reflect dun si light, no, sa ating mga mirror sa pentaprism, okay? Real image or hindi na baliktad yung makikita ng photographer. And we have the viewfinder designed to give photographer a better view or perspective of the object being photographed, or same with the viewing system. And we have the film advancer, so tagalipat ng unexposed film. Okay, so film advance, it may be in lever or in knob. Okay, it designed to transfer the exposed film. Okay, so ita-transfer yung exposed film, no? So, pag magka-capture ka ng another image, okay, so si film advancer ang responsible doon, no? Dahil nililipat yung exposed film para gumamit ka ng unexposed film, okay? Tagalipat ng film si film advancer, okay, to the other side, or to take up spool and the unexposed film will be the opposite side of the lens for another exposure. Okay, so film advancer. So, yan ang mga parts ng ating camera, no? So, set si film advancer lever, put si lens, okay? Okay, so nandyan din si shutter, no? Shutter button, okay? So, yan ang ating parts ng camera. Okay, so camera classification. So, may iba't ibang uri tayo ng camera. So, camera are classified, wait lang. So, camera are classified according to the size, no? Kung gaano kalaki yung film they use or format of the picture they produce. So maybe we have large format cameras kung saan these cameras have bellows, no? And use sheet films in the size of 4 by 5, 5 by 7 and 8 by 10. So malalaki to, no, na camera. And we have medium format cameras, no? Ito yung mga normal sizes ng ating camera. So, some of these cameras are folding type with bellows and some are rigid body with the film size of 120, 220, 70 millimeter. So, ang sample dito is si double lens reflex camera falls under this category. Okay? And we have the small format cameras, no? Yung mga maliliit na camera, okay? So those film size that ranging on 126, 110, 35 millimeter, 16 mm, and 8 millimeter. So yung mga small format cameras, okay? And we have the viewing or focusing system. So those with focusing mechanism at the back of the camera, okay? So, kung saan may automatic na nagfo-focus na yung camera, and those with optical viewfinder kung saan nga sumisilip si photographer para malaman kung ano yung kina-capture niya. Okay? And the overall design and functions kung saan all package na, no? So we have the view camera and we have the system cameras. Its rigid body design accepts a wide variety of lenses, no? Kung saan pwede ka magpalit ng iba't ibang klase ng lenses. Depende kung ano yung gusto mong i-capture. It may be in wide angle, normal angle, or telephoto angle. Film box, no? So, meron din siyang film na ginagamit and accessories. So, pwedeng hundreds of them, no? Can be attached. Pwede kang mag-attach ng accessories or integrated to adapt to scientific, technical, architectural, astronomical, underwater, and many other kinds of photography, okay? To help, to support, no, kung anong klaseng image yung gusto mong i-capture. Meron po tayong accessories dyan, no? So, maybe underwater, may kinakabit na mga accessories. So, example of this type of overall design and function kung saan package na is si single lens reflex camera. SLR camera ang ating sample, no? And we have the digital cameras kung saan yung mga modern cameras natin, no? So this type of camera, digitalize the image which can then be put into a computer kung saan pwede mong i-transfer, no, yung image, no, dahil computer, pwede mo siyang i-transfer sa computer yung image na capture ng ating digital camera dahil megapixel na po siya, no? Gumagamit na po tayo dito ng mga binary codes or mga megapixel na tinatawag, no? So, hindi na film. Okay? Okay, so and enhance, no? Pwedeng ma-enhance yung image kung malabo, no? Kung gusto mong i-edit, no? So, there is a software package such as Adobe Photoshop. Okay, yun yung kanaganda ni digital camera. Okay? So, other features of the digital camera. So, those with fixed memory, kung saan naka-attach na or naka-include na si memory, hindi mo pwedeng tanggalin, no? Hindi mo pwedeng palitan ng another memory. So, this camera has a limited number of image. So, limitado lang yung pwede mong i-capture, hindi po infinite, no? Okay, so it can capture. So the user will then be forced to erase the image or download it into a computer dahil hindi nga po natatanggal yung kanyang memory, no? Hindi po siya napapalitan ng ng walang laman or empty memory, no? So, pwede mong burahin, no? Kung okay ka na sa na print mo na, no? Okay, so na turn into photograph na, or pwede mo siyang i-transfer, no, sa ating computer yung mga image, no? And we have those with removable memory. So this camera allow the user to load and replace a variety of storage cards. So pwede mong palitan ng panibagong memory, no? Para dun mo isalpak yung panibagong mga series of capture image. In much the same fashion as film is exposed and replaced with a new film, no? So removable media varies in size, in price, and compatibility with computers and other cameras. So dalawa ang uri ng ating digital camera. So merong fixed memory, meron ding removable memory. So other features of digital camera. So yung ibang digital camera, no, meron na pong naka-include din or naka-attach na flash unit, no, saan it gives light, no. Although generally not necessary but is required for backlighted subject or in a really low light level, sa mga madidilim nga na part, no, ng room, no. So flash unit ang ating gagamitin diyan. And we have the zoom lens capability, kung saan attach mo yung mga lens, no? It's maybe in wide angle, malawak yung iyong kukunan. And normal angle kung saan, kung ano lang yung perspective ng ating mga mata or ng ating eyes, no? Okay, and we have the telephoto, no, kung saan you can capture an image from far distance and even macro, no? You ini-enlarge mo yung image, no? So sound recording, no, it is capable for recording a sound where you can record audio chips such as short description of the image taken or noise in the surrounding area, no. So may capability yung ating digital camera na to record sound while capturing image. And we have the removable lens that can see around corners. Okay? Pwedeng tanggalin yung lens at palitan ng iba pa pong lens, no? So the simplest type of camera is the box types, also known commonly referred to as the Instamatic, no? So or the newer generation, point and shoot, kung saan ipo-point mo, no? So automatic magfo-focus na 'yon, no? So wala ka nang i-a-adjust, so automatic na 'to, no? So with this type of camera, all you need to do is to open its back, load the film, close the back, no? Dahil lalagyan mo nga ng film, no? So, kinakailangan lagyan ng film to record the image, no? So, all yun, okay? So, wind the film, then take the picture, okay? So, there are be no exposure and focusing control, no? Wala ka nang i-adjust, no? Automatic na siyang magfo-focus, okay? So, to adjust because it is fixed focus. So with fixed shutter speed and a fixed lens of diaphragm opening, kaya tinawag na point and shoot camera. Okay? So in forensic photography, so sa ating police work when it comes to investigation, no? So the most ideal camera type to use is the single lens reflex. So pinakamaganda daw or ideal na ginagamit ng ating mga kapulisan is single lens reflex camera. So it is a light in weight, magaan, compact, okay, and versatile. It has the capability of interchangeability of lenses, okay? So, it has a capability na pwedeng palitan ng lens, no? Kung ano yung purpose mo. It may be in wide angle, kung gusto mo malawakan yung pagkuha, no? Okay, so in a wide range of accessories. So, pwede mong i-attach ng iba't ibang uri ng accessories. So, sa like extension rings or tubes, no? Kung gusto mo ng macro image, no? I-attach mo yung iyong extension rings or tubes. And we have the flash units, automatic, no? Dahil pag madilim, no? So may flash yan. And we have filters, cable release para automatic na magsha-shut na yung iyong camera, motor drive, remote control, and etc. for better photographic efficiency and effectivity. So sa police work or forensic photography, SLR or single lens reflex ang ideal camera, okay? Okay, so types of the camera. So we have viewfinder, okay? So it is considered as the smallest and the simplest type of camera, no? The point and shoot camera nga yung viewfinder, no? Okay, so dun automatic na siyang magsha-shot, no? And we have the single lens reflex camera. So it is a type of camera. May papasok ba? Okay. SLR camera. So it is a type of camera best suited for police work due to its interchangeability of the lens. So pwede mong i-adjust, no? Pwede mong palitan ng iba't ibang lens. And we have the twin lens reflex camera. So it is a type of camera with dual lens. So dalawang lens, no? So hindi lang siya isa napasukan ng liwanag, no? So dalawang lens ang naka-attach kay twin lens reflex, no? So one for focusing, so isa for focusing, no? Para malinaw yung pagkuha mo, and one for the forming the image. Okay, kung saan papasok si liwanag. Okay, and we have the view or press type. Ito na yung malaki, no? It is considered the biggest and the expensive type of camera used for movie making, no? So ito yung sa mga for video record, no? So view or press type yung tawag doon, yung malaki at pinakamahal po yun na camera, no? So when we have the pinhole camera, so it is considered the simplest camera, so made from a box with a small hole in one of its sides. So kahit gumawa ka lang ng simpleng kahon, no, butasan mo yun ng karayom, no, or anything na pointing object, no. So tinatawag na po yun na pinhole camera, no. Yun yung ipapa-project ko sa inyo, no, yung pinhole camera, dahil pwede nyo po yung gawin sa inyong bahay, no. And we have the Polaroid, yung tinatawag nating one-step photography. So it is a type of camera that immediately produce a positive print. So automatic, makakapag-produce na siya ng photograph, no, si Polaroid. It is designed by E.H. Land. And we have the so-called fish eye lens, so special type of camera having a 180 degrees angle of view, no. So malawak yung kanya nakukuha na view, no, dahil 180 degrees si fish eye lens. And we have the folding camera. So it is a type of camera in which the lens and the shutter mounted to the body by means of an accordion pleated bellows, which can be folded into camera for ease of carrying, no. So pwede mong itupi yung camera, so folding camera. And we have the DSLR, the digital single lens reflex camera, kung saan ito nga yung modern camera na natin, no. So pwede mong salpakan ng memory card. So, camera to human eye. So, kukumpara yung camera sa ating mga mata. So, pag sa camera, we have shutter. So, sa ating mga mata, no, yun po ay si eyelid, no. So, dahil siya nga po yung nagbubukas at nagsasara, no. So, to have a exposure, no, si shutter. And we have the lens opening or tinatawag nating aperture, kung saan yun po yung responsible kung gaano karaming liwanag ang papasok, no, si aperture. So ang ating counterpart sa ating mga mata is yung pupil. Okay, si pupil. And we have the lens, no. Kung ginagamit nating lens is convex type. Okay? Convex type. So same with the human eye, no. Convex din po yung ating lens dahil same with the lens. Okay, same with the lens na camera, no. So, di natin, based on science, no, inverted image lang po yung nakikita talaga natin, no. Pero yung utak natin, automatic, real image na po yung kanyang, nape-perceive, no. Dahil nga po, inverted talaga, no, dahil parang lens nga rin po yung ating mga mata, no. So, si brain, no, natitrick niya yung ating mga mata, no. So, real image na po yung nakikita natin, no? And we have the loaded film where image is formed, saan doon nagre-record si image, no? And we have the retina, kung saan sensitive si liwanag, no? So, yun yung counterpart niya, no? Dahil si film nga is sensitive sa liwanag, no? Sa mata naman natin, si retina yung sensitive kay liwanag. So, a film may have three colors layers that reacts with the light to form various color, no? So, si film is sensitive nga po si liwanag, no? And it also have a sensitive sa iba't ibang kulay or colors of light. So, same with the eye, no? Which is si iris naman, no? si iris ang nagde-detect ng color, no? So, hindi lahat ng tao is pare-parehas, no? So, dahil may iba na color blind. Okay? Si iris ang responsible doon. So, methods of image formation. So, paano nga na-form si image? We have pinhole, no? So, a small or tiny hole which produces an image entirely free from distortion from its image is so dim that it is impractically long even if the fastest film is used. So it is also not practical to enlarge the hole for more light because the larger the hole, the more blurred is the image. So meron tayong tinatawag na pinhole, yun nga. So gagawa ka lang ng box, no? Bubutasan mo lang yung automatic. It is also a uh, form of camera, no? Saan? Papasok si liwanag sa pinhole, no? And on the inside of that box, no, inverted image yung napo-produce, no? Dahil nga po dahil nga po pinhole lang po yung butas ng box. So di po dapat na malaki yung butas, no? Dahil magbe-blur si image. Okay? And we have the shadow method, no? Image formed by this method is simply the shadow of an object. So, sa automatic, no, dahil nga shadow method from its word, no, shadow lang ng object yung na-form, no, to form an image of the shadow of that object. So, the type of application of this method, so sample X-ray photography and in making of photograms, no? And we have the lens method. This is the best method of image formation because it is capable of forming a sharp image even with a large opening. So it is suited for a camera. So si lens method, no, yun po ay consider as the best method of image formation, no? Dahil na-enlarge na nga yung image. Unlike kay pinhole, pag nilakyan mo nga yung butas, no, it will make the image blurry, malabo, no? So, si lens method, no? So, kahit malaki yung kanyang opening, no? It can produce sharp image, no? Lens method. So, what is lens, no? So, lens, it is the image forming device, okay? So, of the lens that actually has a greater effect on the quality of the image to be formed, no? So, siya ang responsible for forming the image, okay, sa ating sensitized material, no? So, siya rin ang responsible kung para luminaw, no? To have a good quality image. So, it is a medium or system. So, pwedeng converge or diverge light rays ang mag-pass through sa ating lens, no? To form an image. So, ano nga bang si converge or diverge? Mamaya tatakal natin yan, no? So, can be a glass or transparent material which permit light to pass through and change the direction of light. Yun nga, no? Dahil napag-aralan natin before, no? Yung object na that can pass through the light is transparent, no? So, gawa po si lens sa glass or transparent material para capable na mag-pass through si liwanag, no? So, Daniel Barbaro, first to introduce the use of lens in the camera. Siya po ang kauna-unahang, no, nag-introduce, no, ng paggamit ng lens sa ating camera. So, a lens is a transparent medium which either converge or diverge light rays passing through it to form an image. Generally, there are two types of lenses. So, classification of lenses, meron tayong dalawa, no? So, according to the type of image to be produced, kung anong image yung napoproduce, no? So, we have the convergent, positive, or convex lens. Okay, pag convergent light yung mag-pass through, no? So, ang kanya na po produce, ang lens na dapat gamitin is si positive or convex lens. So, this lens is always thicker at the center, sa makapal sa gitna, yung lens na to, and thinner on the sides. Sa gilid, no? Sa paligid ng lens na to is manipis na, no? So, thicker at the center and then thinner on the sides. So, light passing through it are bended toward each other on the other side of the lens, meeting at a point. So, yung nagmi-meet yung light, okay? So, yung light rays, magmi-meet po yan sa gitna or center, no? So, it produces a real image on the opposite side of the lens or where light is coming from. So, real image ang kanyang napoproduce when it comes of using positive or convex lens, no? Dahil the light rays, no, yung light rays, it meets on the center, no, meeting at a certain point. Kaya real image ang kanyang napoproduce. And we have the divergent or the negative or concave lens, no? So pag divergent light ang kanya ang nag-pass through divergent light, no? Ang lens na dapat gamitin is si concave lens or negative. Okay? So this lens is always thinner sa kabaliktaran, manipis sa gitna, makapal sa gilid, no? So light passing through it are bended away from each other. So it spread apart yung light it diverge, no? Yung light na nag-pass through, okay? So other is it coming from a point. So it produce a virtual image. Ang kanyang napoproduce na image is virtual. On the same side of the lens or where light is coming from. Okay, so si convergent, no, pag convergent light, ang kailangan na gamitin na lens is positive or convex lens. It is thicker on the center but thinner on the sides. And the image produced was real image. So, on the other hand, divergent light rays, ang lens na kailangan gamitin is si negative or concave lens. It is thicker on the outside but thinner on the inside, okay? But when the light passes through nun, it spread apart, okay? And then, ang kanyang image na po-produce is virtual image, okay? So, yan ang kanyang visual presentation. So, convergent or positive lens, okay? So, nag-meet si light, no, at a certain point. That's why real image ang kanyang na-produce. So, how about divergent or negative lens? It spread apart, no? So, nag-spread apart yung light. That's why, virtual image ang kanya na-produce. And we have the inherent lens defects or tinatawag nating aberrations. Yung mga defecto yung mga defect na nakikita sa lens is tinatawag nating aberrations, okay? So, the ideal lens for forensic photography would be capable of producing critically sharp and distortion-free image. Okay? Para magamit nating ebidensya yung photography, kinakailangan actual, no? Hindi po dapat distorted. Wala pong anything na pwedeng questionin sa image, no? Hindi pwedeng malabo. Dapat na malinaw, okay? Walang anything na walang anything na defect, no? Ang dapat makita sa image na mapoproduce, no? So, some other lenses are unfit for the preparation of photographic evidence because they have optical defects known as aberration. Okay? Aberration yung tawag sa mga depekto sa lens. Okay? So, they are the following. So, we have the spherical aberration. So, soft image ang napoproduce ni spherical aberrations. From is called spherical, which sabihin circular. Okay? So, when light passing through near the central part of a converging lens are bended more sharply than those rays falling in the edge. Thus, the rays coming from the edges are focused on a plane nearer the lens than those coming from the central part. So, manufacturer of lenses tries to reduce this defect to negligible quantity by using lenses of different curvatures. So, it is inability of the lens to focus light passing the sides of the lens, producing an image that is sharp in the center and blurred at the side. So, it is a lens defect that can affect resolution and clarity. It is blurredness due to lens passing the side of the, so tinatawag din siyang off center of the lens. So, ito, no, malinaw po siya sa center, no? But then, sa side, malabo. Kaya tinawag siyang spherical aberration, no? Dahil yung gitna lang po yung malinaw. Sa side, malabo na. Okay? So, yung defect nito is blurry, no? So, sa side, blurry, but then on the center, malinaw. Okay? Spherical aberration. So, ganyan kanyang visual presentation, no? Kikita nyo, no? So, yung light passes, no? sa gitna po siya naka-focus, no? But then on the side, hindi po even, no? Kaya ang kanyang napoproduce na image is sa gitna lang po malinaw, but the side is malabo. Okay, spherical aberration. And we have the comma or comma lateral. So this is another form of spherical aberration, but this is concerned with the light rays entering the lens obliquely. Pag sinabi natin obliquely, tabingi. Okay? So the defect is noticeable only on the outer edges and not on the central part of the lens. If a lens has a comma, circular objects that protrude at the corners of the negative are comet-like form. So pag sinabi natin comet-like form, no, ito po yung, pag nakita na ba kayo ng bulalakaw, so yung itsura po ng bulalakaw is parang teardrop, di ba? So ganun yung mapoproduce na image when it comes to circular object. So hindi po siya perfect circle. So para po siyang comet-like, okay? So just like the spherical aberration, it is reduced by the combination of lenses of different curvatures. Also known as lateral aberration, another name ni comma lateral, no? Lateral aberration. Inability of the lens to form light that travels straight or lateral dahil oblique nga yung pagkakatravel niya. Tabingi or angular, no? Naka-angle, thus making it blurred while the light reaching the lens oblique is the one it is transmitted sharp. Okay, so we have two types of comma. Now we have the positive comma, results in a comet-style tail scattering radially toward its optical axis. Nagpo-produce na ng comet-style tails or comet-like. Okay, and we have the negative comma, scattering radially away from its optical axis. Ibig sabihin, sabog yung liwanag, no? Ganyan, no? So, naka-oblique, no? Naka-angle yung pag-pass through ng liwanag, no? Naka-angle. So, kaya yung mga circular object is parang comet-like or teardrop, no? Yung mga circular object. So, that was comma. And we have the curvature of field. So this kind of defect where the image formed by a lens comes to a sharper focus in a curved surface than a flat surface, no? So mas malinaw sa mga na curved, no? Mga naka-curve na object than to flat surface, okay? So the correction of this defect is similar to spherical aberration in the comma. It is the relation of the images at different points are incorrect with respect to one another, no? So, yan, no? So, flat surface, no? So, nagiging curve siya, no? So, blur yung when it comes to flat surface. Okay? So, pag naka-curve naman yan, sharp yung kanyang napoproduce na image. So, that was curvature of field. Vice versa lang, no? And we have the distortion. A lens with distortion is incapable of rendering straight lines correctly, either horizontal or vertical lines. So, incapable siya makaproduce ng straight line, no? Palaging palaging mga naka-curve, no? So, this is caused by a placement of the diaphragm. So, ang kasalanan dito is mali yung pagbukas sara ng diaphragm, no? Ng aperture, no? Yung mga leaves doon na nagsasara at nagbubukas malapit sa lens, no? So, if the diaphragm is placed in front of the lens, straight lines near the edges of the object tends to bulge outside. Okay? So, this is known as the barrel distortion. So, pag naka-bulge outside yung mga lines, no? Or parang tumaba, or pa barrel-like, no? Itsura ng barrel or drum, no? So, tinatawag yun na barrel distortion. Naka-bulge outside yung line, okay? So, if the diaphragm is placed behind the lens, nasa likod naman ni lens, no, yung diaphragm, straight lines near the edges tends to bend inward. So, pumayat or papasok yung pag-bend ng lines, no? So, this is known as the pincushion distortion. Okay, we have barrel distortion, we have pincushion distortion. So, pag si barrel distortion, naka-bulge, no? Para siyang tumaba, yung line, okay? And we have the pincushion distortion para siyang pumayat dahil papasok nga yung kanyang pag um, pag-bend, no? Bend inward. Distortion is remedied by the placing the diaphragm in between the lens, no? So, dapat yung diaphragm in between siya. Component and the two opposite distortions will neutralize each other. It is a defect in shape, not in sharpness. So, shape, no? Hindi sa kung Sharp naman yung napo-produce niya, no? Yun nga lang, yung sa shape ang nagkakaproblema. So, it can either be pincushion distortion, it curving outward, and we have the barrel, no? Curving inward. Yan. So, ito si barrel distortion, no? Ito naman si pincushion. So, ito yung normal, no? Na shape, okay, ng horizontal and vertical line. So, pag may defect yung lens, ito si barrel distortion, no? So, si pincushion, papasok. Okay? We have the chromatic aberration. Sa color naman nagka-problema. So, this defect is the inability of a lens to bring photographic rays of different wavelengths. So, hindi even yung pag-produce ng color to the same focus. Ultraviolet rays are bent the most while infrared Flowers rays are bent at the least. So, advantage dito no si ultraviolet rays kaysa kay infrared rays, okay? When they pass through the lens. So, visible light come to a focus at varying distances. This defect is reduced by utilizing compound lenses made of single lens made of glass of different curvature. So, yun yung remedy niya. So, inability of the lens to focus light of varying wavelength, no? Nagkakaproblema nga when it comes to color, no? Sa mga different wavelength. So, the lens refracts rays of short wavelength more strongly dahil nga si short wavelength na is si blue or ultraviolet rays, no? So, it refracts strongly, no? When it comes to shorter wavelength than those with longer wave, which is the infrared nga, no? And therefore, bringing blue rays to a shorter focus than the red. So, yan ang kanyang visual presentation, no? Andito si violet, no? Kung saan nandiyan si blue rays, si ultraviolet rays, no? And then dito si red rays or infrared, no? The chromatic aberration. And we have the astigmatism. So with this effect, a single point from the subject falling near the margin is the negative will be imaged not as a point but as two perpendicular short lines, one of which is always be out of the focus while the other is sharp. Okay, so pag may dalawang object dyan, no, dalawang short lines, no, yung isa is malabo, yung isa naman is malinaw when the lens have a astigmatism aberration, no. So this defect is lessened by combining lenses of special kind of glass having the correct combination of the spherical surfaces. It is a form of lens effect in which the horizontal and vertical axes are not equally magnified. Inability of the lens to focus both horizontal and vertical lines. So may pwedeng yung horizontal line naman yung malinaw or si vertical line naman si malabo. So vice versa dun, no? So that was astigmatism. So, nagkakaproblema siya when it comes to lines, no? Merong malinaw, meron ding malabo. And we have the chromatic differences of magnification, no? So, this defect is present the size of image. So, ito naman, nagkakaproblema sa sukat, no? Ng image produced by the photographic rays of one wavelength is different from the size produced by another. So, size of the image increases as the wavelength of the rays decreases, no? So, pag so when it comes to wavelength, no? So, ang shorter wavelength natin is si blue nga, no? So, the size of the image increases. Lumalaki yung image, okay? When it comes to shorter wavelength, no? So, pag yung color ng object is blue, may part na blue, no? So, yung size ng image, no, is lumalaki. In color photography, it produces a rainbow-colored fringes around the edges of objects, while in black and white photography, it appears as a slight blue. Okay, most of these aberrations cannot be eliminated, but each one of them can be reduced to a level that is truth-bearing quality for evidence use is legally acceptable. When we have flares, it is condition of the lens producing multiple image, no? So, nagdodoble-doble yung image. Okay, pag may flare, aberration, or defect. So, types of lenses according to their degree of correction to this lens aberration. So, ito yung mga remedy, no? So, we have achromatic lens. It is corrected for chromatic aberration. So, pag may problem yung lens mo ng chromatic aberration, no? Si achromatic lens ang gagamitin, okay? And we have the anastigmatic lens. It is corrected for astigmatism as well as the other lens defects, no? So, pag may problem na astigmatism, anastigmatic lens. So, apochromatic lens is also corrected for astigmatism, no? But with higher degree of correction to color. Okay? Pag may problem sa color and also magagamit din siya sa astigmatism. And we have the meniscus lens. So, it is a lens that has no correction, no? So, ito yung ordinary lens, no? Meniscus lens. And we have the rapid rectilinear lens. So, ang kanyang kinokorek is si distortion. Rapid rectilinear lens. We have the shutter speed. Shutter speed is that part of the camera which regulates the time of the exposure of the film, no? So, yun nga yung time interval na nakabukas yung ating camera, no? Kung saan papasok si liwanag. Yung time na yun, no, ay tinatawag na shutter speed. So, affecting the amount of light, kung ano lang yung liwanag, no, na papasok, no? Kung gaano, kung anong exposure, no, ang papasok sa ating sensitized material. So, it is usually expressed in a fraction of a second. Shutter speed, it refers to effective length of time a camera shutter is open, no? Kung saan yung curtain is naka-open and then magsasara kung gaano lang kabilis, okay? So, we have a fraction of 1 over 1, 1 over 2, 1 over 4, 1 over 8, 1 over 15, 1 over 30, 160, and etc. No? So, yan po ang series of shutter speed. Okay, so may rule tayo dyan. So, the speed number in the left, okay, so as the number decreases, it 2 times powerful when in terms of light gathering than that of the right number. Okay? So, when the number decreases, okay, mas maraming light na papasok, no? Ibig sabihin, mas mabagal to, no? As the number decreases. So, as the number increases, mas konting light ang papasok dahil mabilis lang yung pagbukas at pagsara ni shutter. Okay? So, yun ang rule. So, using a fast shutter speed, the photographer can stop or freeze the action of a person provided that the necessary adjustment on the lens opening be made in order to maintain normal exposure. So, dahil nga po may shutter speed, no, nafi-freeze, no, yung mabilis na object or subject, no, yung paggalaw, no, nafi-freeze niya yon and it can capture a sharp image sa tulong ni shutter speed, no? So, mas mabilis, ibig sabihin, you need to use a larger number of shutter, no? So, we have the B shutter. So, manually to, no? Ikaw yung manually mong mabubuksan or masasara si shutter. So, manually controlled shutter speed to allow more light to pass through. Okay? So, ikaw yung magdidikta kung gaano katagal, no? So, gagamit ka ng B shutter. So, yan si shutter speed dial, no? Siya, adjust mo lang yan, no? So, kung anong ang ating rule, as the number decreases, no, mas maraming light yung papasok. As the number increases, mas konting light yung papasok, no? Pero mas ideal when you are taking a fast object, no, or fast subject, the larger the number is better to capture a sharp image. And we have the focal length. The fundamental characteristic of a lens is its focal length. This will determine the size of an image of an object at a distance and the area of coverage of the lens. Okay? So, si focal length, malalaman mo kung gaano kalaki yung image, no, ng object when it comes to distance, no? Okay? So, and also the area of coverage, kung gaano kalawak yung masasakop ng lens, no? Kung gaano kalawak. Yung focal length, it is the distance measured from the optical center of the lens to the film plane when the lens is set of the focus at infinity position or far distance. So, take note, si focal length, ito po ay sukat sa pagitan ni lens papunta kay film. Okay? So, nasa loob po to ni camera, no? So, sukat sa loob ni camera. Okay? It is the distance from lens up to film. Okay? So, pag focal length, kailangan nakaset, okay, nakaset yung ating f num ang ating focal length nakaset kay infinity position, no? Or far distance. Pag sinabing focal length. And we have the focal distance. It is the distance from the optical center of the lens to the film plane. Okay? Pero hindi nakaset kay infinity position. Pag nakaset kay infinity position, tinatawag yun na focal length. Okay? But in general, pag sinabi mong distansya sa pagitan ni lens papunta kay film, sinatawag na focal distance. Okay? In general. Okay? Pero pag naka-infinity position, focal length. Okay? So, types of lenses is according to focal length. So, we have the wide-angle lens or short focus na tinatawag. So, it is a lens or focal length of less than the diagonal of its negative material. Okay? So, yun ang tatandaan nyo, no? It is less than the diagonal of its negative material. So, this lens will have a wide area of coverage but produces a small image size. Okay? So, si wide angle, no? Malawak yung kanyang um, nakukuha na coverage, no? So, malawak pero maliliit, no? Minute details yung kanyang napoproduce na image. So, this is usually used in taking pictures of indoor or inside a small room. It is also used outdoor to get a panoramic view of a scene, no? So, less than diagonal, okay? Less than 35 mm. And we have the normal lens or medium focus. It is a lens with a focal length approximately equal or more but not more than twice the diagonal of its negative material, no? It is referred to as normal because its coverage corresponds to nearly the coverage of the human eye. Kung ano human perspective, no? Kung ano yung nakikita na mata, yun din yung normal lens, no? Or medium focus. Okay, so equal 35 mm or more than twice the diagonal or twice the number of 35, which is 70 mm, no? But not more than 70. Okay, we have the telephoto lens or long focus. It is a lens with a focal length of more than twice the diagonal of its negative material. So this lens produces a bigger image of objects at far distance. So makapag-capture ka ng image na nasa malayong lugar. But its area of coverage is manipis, smaller or narrow, no? Ibig sabihin, hindi po siya malawak, no? So, maliit na coverage lang yung kanyang napoproduce, okay? So, more than 70 mm. And we have the zoom lens. It is a lens with variable focal length, no? So, adjustable, no? Maybe pwede mo iset sa wide angle or normal or telephoto, no? Zoom lens. So, the focal length of a lens is normally indicated in the lens mount or barrel of a camera, no? Dahil adjustable nga, na doon mo malalaman, no? Yung kanyang sukat, no? So, it's usually in millimeter or in centimeter yung kanyang sukat. Sa lens barrel yun makikita, okay? So, lens aperture. So, lens aperture, the ratio between the diameter of the whole lens in relation to the focal length of the lens, no? It is the diameter ratio between the diameter. Okay? Yun yung opening na tinatawag, no, si aperture. It is the light gathering power of the lens, no? Saan it gathers, no? It gathers dahil siya nga yung responsible sa laki or liit ng opening, si aperture. So, siya yung light gathering. Otherwise known as the lens opening or relative aperture, and it's expressed in F number, no? So, take note of this series of number, ha? We have F1.4, F2, F2.8, F4, F5.6, F8, F11, and F16, no? So, ang rule, the lower the F number, the bigger the lens opening. So, malaki yung butas, no? Napapasok yung liwanag, no? The bigger the lens opening, and the bigger the lens opening, the greater the volume of light that will pass through, no? So, diyan era, nagkamali ako dyan. Malaking light yung papasok, no, that will pass through. That lens enrich the sensitized material. The lower the F number, no? Okay, as the number decreases, mas malaking opening. So if the objective of a photographer is obtain the widest possible coverage of the lens in which objects are all sharp, it will be advisable to use a smaller lens opening. Okay? So when kung ang objective ng ating photographer, no, is malinaw, no, na sharp image yung ma-produce, no, ang pinakamagandang gamitin is bigger number, no. Ibig sabihin, as the number increases, the sharper the image will produce. Ibig sabihin, habang tumataas yung number, lumiliit yung aperture or yung butas, no, kung saan papasok lang si liwanag. Okay? So, yun ang rule. Sharper image, bigger number. Smaller image, mas maraming light ang papasok. So, yan. Okay? So, focal distance or focusing. Okay? So, adjustable yan, no? Okay? Kasi para siyang rings. Na-adjust siya. So, ito si indicator. So, diyan mo itatapat kung anong focal distance ang iyong when it comes to focal distance, no? So, to produce sharper image, no? Kung wide angle, okay? And we have the F numbers, yan. Yung aperture or yung opening, kung gaano kalaki or kaliit yung um, gusto mo, no? So, the larger the number, the smaller the opening. The smaller the number, the bigger the opening. Okay? So, yan si F number. Yan si infinity position. So, pag nakaset yan kay infinity position, focal length, no? Okay? So, yan. So, ito si aperture, no? Yung butas. So, yung nagbubukas sara dyan, no? Or yung leaves na tinatawag is si diaphragm, no? So, yan. Ito si diaphragm. So, pag butas, si aperture. So, mapapansin nyo, mababa yung F number, pero bigger opening. So, tumaas ng konti, lumiit yung opening, F8 na, no? Palaki ng palaki, paliit ng paliit yung opening, no? Illustration of different diaphragm openings. Relative aperture. So, the light gathering power of the lens expressed in F number, no? So, yun nga si series of number ng F number. Relative aperture. So, we have the depth of field. It is the distance measured from the nearest to the farthest object in apparent sharp focus when of the lens, no? So, pag sinabi natin depth of field, okay? So, yun yung distansya between nearest object or subject up to the farthest object. Okay? So, sharp in a apparent sharp focus. So, that was depth of field. Distance sa pagitan ng pinakamalapit na object sa ating camera up to the farthest object or subject. Depth of field. And we have the hyperfocal distance. It is the nearest distance at which when a lens is focused with a given particular diaphragm opening will give the maximum depth of field. Okay? So, pag sinabi nating hyperfocal distance, no? It is the nearest distance na malinaw. Okay? Yun yung kanyang, it depends on the aperture or the diaphragm opening, no? So, it will give the maximum depth of field. Okay? So, hyperfocal distance. Ano yung Justin Reyes? Yes, nagtatas ka, Justin Reyes?
Napindot lang po. Sorry po.
Okay. So, we have the depth of focus. It refers to the distance toward and away from the film that the lens can be moved when at a given f value and have the object being photographed still appear in focus, no? So, it is the distance toward and away from the film, no? Sa lens. So, nasa loob to, no? Distansya sa pagitan ni lens, no? So, can be moved when a given f value have the object being photographed and still appear in focus, no? So, depth of focus. So, sa distance sa loob yan ni camera, no? Sa lens, no? Okay, so it depends on the F number kung gaano pa po siya pwedeng i-move, no? Kung gaano pa ma-move si lens sa loob ni camera, no? And still, sharp image pa rin. Okay, so tinatawag na depth of focus. Okay? And we have the lens diaphragm. So, yun nga yung parang leaves. It made from metal, no? Metal. So, in between the lens component of a camera is a metal diaphragm which can be expanded or constricted by moving a turning ring, no? Yun nga yung na-adjust, no? Sa barrel. So, si F number na-adjust yan, no? So, the size of the opening is indicated by the markings of F number. So, same with the aperture, no? Yun din yung series of number, 1.4, 2, 2.8, 4, 5.6, and etc. No? Same with the aperture. So, this F numbers indicated the succession decreased by 1/2 in light. In intensity as the number increases, no? Yun nga, as the number increases, lumiliit nga yung butas. So, konting light na lang yung makakapasok. So, as the number increases, konting light yung makakapasok. As the number decreases, mas maraming light yung makakapasok. So, F1.4 will admit twice more light than F2, no? Dahil mas mababa nga si 1.4 kaysa kay 2, mas maraming light ang papasok. And so on, no? Conversely, light intensity will decrease by 1/2 as the number numerical value increases. So this also means that F8 will admit twice less than light than than 5.6. So vice versa, si F8, no? Iko-compare to 5.6, mas konting light ang papasok, pero mas sharp, no? So diaphragm serve as a controller of speed, depth of field, and definition, no? So when it comes to the speed, yung ating aperture, no, or yung opening diaphragm, by expanding or constricting the diaphragm, it is possible to regulate the amount of light passing through the lens, no? So the diaphragm serve as a speed throttle. In the series of F numbers, the lowest the number is the widest opening or one that gives the most amount of light, and conversely, so the highest the number is the smallest opening or the one that gives the least of amount of light. So ang rule, as the number increases, no? So sa when it comes to speed throttle, no? As the number is increasing, konting light na nga lang yung makakapasok, no? Okay? Then we have the depth of field. So in theory, it is not possible to focus a lens in more than one distance at the same time. So in actual practice, however, in any given lens, objects that are nearer or farther than the object focused upon will be reasonably sharp. So yun, no? So when it comes to depth of field, in theory daw, no? So ang injury, hindi daw possible, no, na makapag-produce ng sharp image. It depends kung gaano kalayo, no, injury. But in actual practice, however, no, pwede kang makapag-produce ng sharp image, no. So depende kung ano yung F number. Okay? So depth of field is defined as the distance between the nearest and farthest object in apparent sharp focus when the lens is set or focused on a given distance, no? So kahit mapalapit man yan, kahit malayo man yan, is malinaw pa rin, no? So yan si depth of field. So there are influencing factors of the depth of field. So depende sa size ng diaphragm opening. So the general rule governing this factor is the smaller the opening, the longer is the depth of field. Conversely, the wider is the opening, the shorter is the depth of field. So ang rule, so no, pag the higher the F number, no, the longer is the depth of field or yung distance, no, is mas malayo yung malinaw or sharp image, no? As the wider, it means the smaller the number, the shorter is the depth of field. It means mas malapit lamang yung makakapture niyang malinaw or sharp image. So the exception of this rule is the presence or the effect of diffraction when a small opening is used. So yan, ang kanyang pagkinagkaiba, no? So ito, sa left image, okay? So long depth of field ang ginamit, wide or long depth of field. Ibig sabihin, okay? mas mataas na F number yung ginamit. So, sa right side, okay, dahil mako-compare nyo sa left image, no, up to the nearest object, up to the farthest, malinaw pa rin, no? So, on the right image, it shows na magginamit is with a short depth of field. Big sabihin, smaller number of F number ang ginamit, no? Dahil sa nearest, yung pinaka nearest object lamang yung nakita. Ibig sabihin, short distance lamang yung kanyang kayang i-produce na malinaw, no? Sa mga farthest subject or object is malabo na. So, the focal length of the lens. The general rule is, the shorter the focal length, the wider or longer is the depth of field, no? And the vice versa, the longer is the focal length, the shorter is the depth of field, no? Ibig sabihin, yung sukat sa loob ng lens up to film, no? So, the shorter the focal length, ibig sabihin, mas malapit si lens kay film, no? Ibig sabihin, the wider or the longer, ibig sabihin, mas malayo yung malinaw or sharp image pa rin kahit malayo, no? So, vice versa, okay? The longer is the focal length, ibig sabihin, malayo si lens kay film, no? The shorter is the depth of field. Ibig sabihin, malapit na image or subject lamang yung malinaw. Yung farthest image or subject is malabo. Yun ang ating rule. Okay? So, circle of confusion, another factor that it affects the depth of field in the size of the circle of the confusion, which is considered acceptable. Circle of confusion refers to the small circle which is seen by the eye, not as a circle but a dot or point. Yun yung nagbibigay ng blurriness, no? So, ito nga, no? Ito si circle of confusion, no? Okay, yung nakapalibot sa sharp image. Yan ang tinatawag na circle of confusion. It means malabo na yung nasa farthest distance. And we have the hyperfocal. So this is the nearest distance at which a lens is focused with a given particular diaphragm opening, which will give the maximum depth of field. Okay? So nearest distance, no? So yung pinakamalapit na object, no? Yun lang yung maximum of depth of field niya, no? So, tinatawag yun na hyperfocal. Ibig sabihin, yun yung malinaw na it can produce, no? Sa nearest distance, maximum depth of field. Okay? So, diaphragm as the controller or of definition. So, the term definition is the ability of the lens to form a clear image or fine details. So, pag sinabi natin definition, ibig sabihin, ito yung clarity, no, sharpness ng image, no, kung gaano kakadetalyado yung na-produce na image. So, not even a theoretically perfect lens would be capable of imaging a point, source of light as a geometrical point. So, all practical lenses image such as point a small blur which changes in character with the changes of lens aperture, no? So, decreasing the lens aperture improves definition as it removes the small amount of phase caused by residual aberrations, no? Nun nga, the smaller the opening, no? It gives a detailed, no? It gives a more definition, no? Dahil hindi nga lahat ng liwanag is pumasok. Ibig sabihin, it will give a more definition, detalyado. So, focus. Focus is estimating or calculating distance to form sharp image, no? So, pag nagfo-focus ka, no, ibig sabihin, you're adjusting, no, to form a sharp image, no? So, types of focusing device. We have rangefinder. So, either coincidence or split image type. So, pag sinabi natin coincidence, otherwise known as superimposed image focusing, in this type of focusing, a single object will appear double. So, dumoble yung image pag hindi nakafocus. So, pag nag-unite na yon, no? Okay, pag gumamit ka ng coincidence type, okay, pag nag-unite na, ibig sabihin, nakafocus na. But then, if yung subject or object is nakadoble, no, nakikita mo sa iyong viewfinder, is nakadoble, no? So, hindi pa siya nakafocus. So, i-adjust mo ang iyong focusing, no? So, pag na-adjust mo na, and then nag-unite, big sabihin nakafocus na. So, that was coincidence. And we have the split image focusing. So, from its word split, it means hati, no? So, pag nakahati, ibig sabihin pag nakahati yung image or subject or object, ibig sabihin hindi nakafocus. But then, pag nag-unite or naging buo na yung subject or object, ibig sabihin nakafocus na. Okay? Ibig sabihin, malinaw na, no? And we have the ground glass. So this is observed from the viewing system of the camera. Once the object is not in focus, the object will be viewed to be blurred and will turn sharp and clear once adjusted. So si ground glass, no? So pag blur image ang nakikita mo, ibig sabihin hindi pa nakafocus. But then, pag clear image na, no? It will give a sharp and clear once adjusted. Ground glass. And we have the scale blade, estimating the distance of the object and adjusting the camera control based on his estimation to do this, no? So, si scale blade, yun nga po yung mga series of number, no? Yun yung ina-adjust, no? Yun yung ina-adjust sa barrel, yung ring, no? So, scale blade ang tawag doon. So, cavity, part of the film holder of the camera that usually houses the film cartridge. So, yun po yung bahay ni film, no? Si cavity sa loob ng camera. We have the cable release attached to the shutter release button designed to prevent accidental movement of the camera during exposure, no? Cable release. So, yan. No, ito yung scale bed na tinatawag, no? Yan. So, yan yung mga ina-adjust. So, any question, guys? Okay, kung wala na pong tanong, open cam na lang po tayo for documentation. Okay. So,